Y'all know how much I love living here in Music City, but today I'm going to show you by introducing you to some of my favorite people, food, music, and products that are native to Nashville. We'll kick off today's show in the kitchen by learning how to make a craveable BiBimBap bowl from a restaurant that's about to be featured on diners, drive-ins, and dives. Then I'm showing you 5 inexpensive ways to express gratitude with gifts that come from right here in Tennessee. Next, you won't want to miss a conversation I have with 1996 gold medal Olympic gymnast Dominique Moceanu. Finally, I'm taking you straight to the red carpet of the new documentary, The Jesus Music, and sharing a surprise no one saw coming. Trust me, there is so much going on in today's show that you don't want to miss it. So let's get started, because this is the Sami Cone Show.
From the News Channel 5 Network, this is the Sami Cone Show.
If you like discovering hidden gems of restaurants in Nashville, or if you're a fan of diners, drive-ins, and dives, I've got a treat for you today because we are talking with one of my favorite chefs, Kenji from Soy Bistro. Kenji, welcome to the Sami Cone Show.
It is such a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for having me on here. I'm excited.
It's really just a ploy so I can eat this food.
That's
all that it is?
It's working.
It worked.
Listen,
I got him here.
100%. Are you kidding me?
You're making, literally, I say it's crave-worthy. I literally crave this. It's BiBimBap.
Yeah.
Am I saying that right?
You said it perfect. BiBimBap, yeah, absolutely. It means mixed meal, so it's this wonderful meal with like veggies and you know, starch and protein, just a little bit of everything. A nice balance with a sauce that represents sweet and spice.
It's got a little bit of everything, like you said. I think that's why I love it so much, and I think that's why our family loves going, is because you can really do whatever you want with it. So
it's 100% right.
Can you tell us how to get this started and kind of talk us through all the components?
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely. So there's a few ways to eat it, but at our restaurant, like you enjoy, it's having crispy rice. That's something super special. And I've tried to do it on other, using like pans and all that. Skillet's the best way, and especially being in the South, you should have a skillet.
You should have a cast iron skillet, right?
You better have a cast iron skillet.
Or looking like the crawl space. Whoever lived there before, you should have one in there. Yeah.
You'll find one in the shed.
I love it.
So what you do is you take your cast iron skillet. You want to, put a good amount of vegetable oil down there, and then use your rice. Make some rice, pre-make some rice. You can either have it from the day before.
That is okay. I was going to ask.
100%.
Okay.
It is. I would prefer just do it at the same time.
Yeah.
But again, when you're crisping up rice, that's your base.
Okay.
All these other goodies, when you should mix this together, but any way you want to eat it, I think you're going to enjoy it. And again, it's built around an incredible sauce that brings that sweet and the spicy aspect. We're going to add a couple other things.
Okay, well, let's get to that. I hear it sizzling right now, and you actually serve it in the skillet at Soy Bistro.
We do. We do. And you can.
I know you can get it without it, but
why? Exactly.
I wasn't going to mention that. Why would you do that?
If you want the experience, that's what you want. It's going to have this wonderful, if you were to smell the rice when it's done, when it's crisp, it almost smells like popcorn.
Yeah, it does.
So it's that wonderful, you're getting this wonderful aroma out of it while you build on top of it before you just dig in and
So do you have to wait for that to cook? Do you put everything else in the pan?
No, I wait because I think it's just easier when you take like a spatula or something to look at your rice, especially if you're first starting out doing this. I have burnt plenty of them because I thought I knew, just taking a guess, or I've undercooked it. Okay. If you're going to take the time to make this wonderful dish, you want to make it right.
Okay, so what else are we adding to the BiBimBap?
So what we would do is, you want to you could really add anything. I think that's what's so great about this. Look in your fridge or take some of your favorite vegetables. We love to use 2 things that have natural sweetness. So we're going to use onions, which we already caramelized.
Perfect.
And so I'll show you if that's okay. So I would take the onions, not with my hands at the restaurant, I promise. But you're just going to build. And you want to, you still want presentation. And again, we're going to mix it later. Okay. We're going to definitely do carrots.
Yep.
Right.
And as you're doing that, we've just got a couple minutes left. Yeah. You've got a really special airing. You were visited by Guy Fieri. Did I make that sound that right?
I'm sure you said
Diners,
it perfectly.
When
I said I was I was super nervous, but we were blessed enough to have him consider us at first, along with other restaurants in Tennessee, and in the end, we were lucky enough for him to choose our restaurant and just visit our little restaurant and bless us with his presence.
Absolutely.
He was inspiring, but his energy and just his well wishes upon us.
Well, you have that energy too. What did you just put in there? You've got mushrooms?
So you got some mushrooms. You've got pickled veggies here. You've got your, I like something fresh, so just cut any type of lettuce. Romaine usually has that nice crunch.
Yep.
So that's great.
As we're finishing up, we're running out of time. I know you would normally cook an egg, and what sauces would you do?
You do an egg. You do any protein you want. Beef, we use flank steak at the restaurant, but you can also sub it for chicken. I have people that do shrimp.
Tofu even, right?
Absolutely. If you're a vegetarian, if you're vegan, we can definitely make something just as good for those that love meat. We add a little bit of sesame seed oil. You know, we would just sprinkle on. That's going to balance it out, give it a nuttiness. Add some scallions.
What would you do with for the egg? Let's just get it going.
Yeah, I like it sunny side up.
Okay.
So, you know, if I add some oil, I'm going to...
Oil? Okay.
Because I like the presentation again.
I agree.
And I think the yolk adds that nice, you know, you want a little bit of that runniness to balance that out as well, to add flavor. So, and that's it. I mean, you know.
No, that is not it,
That's not it.
You forgot the most important thing, the sauce.
I did. Okay. Well, are we running out of time? I thought the spoiler was they can come here and I would, you know.
It is, but I need you to talk about the sauce for a second.
So the goat shake is, for us, the key to this dish. I mean, so, you know, you see the presentation, but the goat shake, which you can buy at stores, it's going to be, if you were to take it out of the package, it's going to have a lot of sweetness. It's going to have that spice. We doctor it up. We like to make it in-house. So we're going to add soy. We add roasted sesame seeds. We add some sesame seed oil just to balance it out. It almost creates a creamierness because it's going to be very heavy. And
as we tell people where they can find you and when you're going to be on Diners, Drive-Ins.
I appreciate it. So we're going to be 5008 Maryland Way. Right in Brentwood. We love Brentwood. That's right off the 65. We're right next to a Backyard Burger, and we share a building with a cleaner. So we are a dive, because you're not even going to see our sign.
And you're on Friday?
We're on Friday, October 15th at, I believe, 8 o'clock Central.
Thank you so much, Kenji. Go to Soy Bistro. You're going to want to taste this. Thanks for being here, Kenji.
Thank you so much.